Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and it's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete, almost a 1st down interception here on the opening drive.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He's swarmed by the defense.
As they get stopped here on 2nd down, it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll try the option play there. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Dogs. A fumble return for 6. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the option play. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a 1st down to keep those sticks moving.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run it with the option. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So the ball changes hands and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to extend the play. Fires it. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affected.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Navy.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the screen pass incomplete and nearly intercepted. Going to bring up a 3rd down play.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion now from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his second punt of the game. His first one was a beauty. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the second down play. It's an option look. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To settle for 3 here would be deflating. 3rd down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw in a double cover.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Because there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. He's got it for a big gain. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The midshipmen come to the line on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, midshipmen.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's White. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Throws a bullet to the right. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. quarterback escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's White. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. The Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Defense not pressing this time. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the option play here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's the option play. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handing off on the draw play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Navy. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And
they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And the short pass caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? And he's stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They try to run it with the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, midshipman. The defense adds 6 points. Cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they'll run it into the end zone. That'll make this a 2-score game now. The lead is 10. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Little. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the completion made. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And here comes a deep shot. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his back. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Pass midfield. Inside the 40. The 20. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal.
29 Philly.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. They're going to run the option. He shreds the tackle. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his...
Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Extra point try coming now. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That pass is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's White. And he's brought down, but he does have enough on the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can...
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Now, you know, this touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
And he drops back in the gun. Going for his running back. And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They scored a touchdown, but need a 2-point conversion to make it a one-possession game. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this.